Good morning, students, and welcome to the second session of the topic egg of animal and animal products under food commodities. In our previous lesson, we've been able to explain what egg is and the species that produces egg. Also, we've been able to talk about the substitute for eggs. We also talked about the compositions or the structure of egg. This morning, we are going to continue the lesson. By the end of the discussion, you should be able to outline the various uses of egg in food preparation or in egg cookery, and also describe the effect of heat on egg. If I say you should outline the uses of egg in food preparation or in egg cookery we are referring to a situation where only egg forms the chief ingredient of the dishes that you are preparing. But if I said in food preparation, where egg will be combined to other ingredients to be used for the dishes. And also we will describe the effect of heat on egg. Functions of egg in egg cookery. One, we are saying that when egg is being added to food, it adds nutrients. We all know that egg contains protein or is the chief or major source of a protein food. And when it is added to food, it adds nutrients because egg contains all the essential amino acids, it contains fat, and it contains vitamins and other essential nutrients that will repair and replace the worn out tissues. So we are saying that egg, when added to food, in food preparation or in egg cookery, add nutrients. We can also say that when egg is added to food, it improves the color of the food, flavor, texture of the product. When egg is added to food, it improves the color, flavor, and the texture of the food. Meaning that whatever we do, or all kinds of ingredients that we use, they all have their color. And when egg is being added to food, because of the fat of the yolk, it makes the food crispy. And also make the food tender. In the sense that when we talk about the texture, we are referring to the smoothness or the rough of the substance. Therefore, when egg is being added to food, because of the liquid, it either makes the food solid, it either makes the food rough, or make it smooth. So we said when egg is being added to food, it improves the color, flavor, and the texture of the food product. We can also say that when egg is being added to certain dishes or food, it acts as what? A thickening agent. For instance, in the preparation of caramel custard or baked egg custard or bread and butter pudding, the milk being used has no thickening potency. Therefore, when egg is being added to it, the egg enhances the thickening quality of the food. Therefore, we say when egg is being added to the food or to a liquid, it serves as a thickening agent or it improves its thickening potency. Also, we can say that when egg is being added to food, it brings the foods together, or it's been able to keep the food in position so that it does not disintegrate. For instance, in the preparation of meatballs, yam balls, fish croquettes, fish cake, egg is being used to bind because the fish or the meat that is being used in preparing this croquette or the balls has no elasticity. It has no chemical or materials that can hold it in position or hold it firm. Therefore, when egg is being used, it brings them together. Therefore, when it's being put in oil, it does not disintegrate or it does not scatter in our local parlance. It does not scatter in the oil. So we are saying that when egg is being added to food, or one major function of egg is to bind foods together or coat food for frying. We can also say that it acts as a leavening agent. What do I mean by leavening agent? When we talk about leavening, we are referring to a situation where the food is being able to prove or rise. So when egg is being added to food, it helps the food to improve in size or in shape. Meaning, for instance, if I'm preparing cake right away and I don't want to use baking powder, what I need to do is to what? Beat the egg so that it will incorporate air or it will trap the air. So when this beaten egg is being added to the cake mixture, it is going to what? Act as what? A reasoning agent in the product. Therefore, in the process where the airs are trying to escape, will help the product to rise. Therefore, we are referring to it as what? A leavening agent. So we are saying this morning that egg can be used as a leavening agent, or in other books they say what? Reasoning agent. Also, we can also use egg, or egg can act as an emulsifying agent. In the preparation of mayonnaise, we use egg. The reason being that we use a lot of oil. Therefore, the egg yolk contains a chemical that can help combine the oil from separating from other ingredients that are being used in the preparation of the mayonnaise. So we said egg can also act as emulsifying agent. Also, egg can be used as a garnish. Egg can be used as a garnish in the sense that in our previous lesson, when we were treating terms used in cooking, we explained the term garnish. We said in home economies, we don't decorate, but rather we garnish. So when we talk about garnish, we are referring to what? Decoration. So as Ghanaians we prepare all kinds of salad. So we even name it as what? Ghanaian salad. Baked beans to be there, cabbage will be there, carrot, all kinds of things to be there, sardine will be there. Then finally, we slice the egg, boiled egg, hard boiled one, to what? Adore it. So in the process of adoring, we say we are garnishing. Therefore, egg can also be used as a garnish in what? Food preparation or in egg cookery. And finally, we can also say that egg can be used as a glaze or as a glazing agent. As a glaze means when we use egg to wash the top of a pastry or of a flour product, it gives it some sort of what? Shining surface. It enhances the appearance. It makes it what? More attractive. Therefore, in the process, we say we are egg washing. But finally, or at the end of the process, we say we glaze. So when you look at the turnover that we used to prepare in the department, at the end you see the top being somehow golden brown. That's the effect of what? Egg. Egg is being used to brush the top of it so that it will make it what? Appealing, attractive. In other way, it's also serving as what? Decoration. But we don't say decoration as garnishing. So this morning we have already talked about the functions of egg in egg cookery or in food preparation. We first said that it adds nutrients to the food, it improves the color, flavor and texture of the food product. It also acts as a thickening agent to bind foods together or coat food for frying. We also said that it acts as a leavening agent and also to act as an emulsifying agent. And we also said that egg can be used as a garnish or can also be used for glazing. Let us continue with the lesson by let us continue the lesson with the principles of egg cookery. What do we mean by principle? When we talk about principle, we are referring to a situation or a laid down rules that one needs to follow when handling egg. In our previous lesson, we studied that almost all egg dishes or protein products need some level of what? temperature. So egg also is one of the protein dishes. Therefore, whether egg is being prepared separately or is being combined with other dishes, the following principles must be observed when handling or when cooking egg or when dealing with egg in flour cookery. 1. We said when using egg or cooking egg, we should use low temperature to prevent toughening, curdling, and discoloration. We should use low temperature to prevent toughening, curdling, and discoloration. What do we mean by using the low temperature to prevent toughening, curdling, and discoloration? When cooking protein dishes and you use high temperature, it makes the protein to coagulate very fast. Therefore, toughen the product, therefore making digestion very difficult. So it is advisable that when preparing protein dishes, for instance, taking egg into consideration, it should be prepared under a gentle heat or on a low temperature so that it does not toughen. We also said that it will curdle when it's being worked, when high temperature is being used. In the process of preparing a cabinet pudding, we prepare a sauce for it, and this sauce must be prepared in double boiler. So a situation where you prepare the sauce on a direct heat, because of the egg in it, it will curdle. You won't get the smooth nature of what or of the product. Therefore, it is advisable that we use low temperature. And also we say it will discolor. The color of egg is supposed to be white, but what we observe is that people overcook it. Then in that process, the color changes, making it also what? Unattractive, unappealing. Therefore, the principle is telling us that whenever we are preparing egg dishes, we are to what? Use low temperature to prevent toughening, curdling, and discoloration. Secondly, we are to cook only until desired firmness is achieved. Unless you are going to use it to garnish, and if you are going to use it to garnish, you need to cook to get a certain degree of what? Firmness, so that you can be able to slice and slice properly. In absence of that, if you are preparing it or using it for a child or to use it as a weaning food, you need to what? Prepare it on a low temperature, or it should be what? Be on a fire so that you get the desired firmness. It shouldn't be what? Too hard, so that the child will be able to what? Enjoy, because children, as we know them, they like soften, they cannot chew, they have a very weak what? Gums, so that whenever we are preparing things like this, we are to what? Observe that we don't overcook the egg. So we are saying that the principle is telling us that we should prepare egg using low temperature to prevent toughening, curdling, and discoloration. And we are to also cook only when the desired texture is what? Achieved. Let us proceed to the next issue, that is effect on eggs. Effect of heat on egg. When heat is applied to egg, what happens? 1. We are saying that when heat is applied to eggs, or when heat is applied to egg, what happens is that the protein sets, and this set we refer to it as what? A coagulation. It's one of the terms that we use in the department, or that I use. So whenever you speak, they know that you are a home economics what? Specialist. Therefore, we are saying that when heat is applied to egg, it coagulates, or in other words, egg coagulates with heat. Meaning that the protein in the egg sets. We can also say that the flavor of the egg is also enhanced when heat is applied. So when heat is applied, we all know the scent or the odor of egg when it's fresh. But once heat is applied, the flavor is being improved. It changes from the raw state to cooked state. And also, when heat is applied to egg, it shrinks rapidly. It also shrinks rapidly. For instance, if you are going to fry egg, That one is practical. We've all been doing it daily in our homes. When egg is being poured into a hot fry pan, you see the rate at which it ruptured. So in that process, we said it shrinks. So when the heat is very high, it shrink rapidly. So the principle was telling us that we should prepare the egg using low temperature or on a gentle heat. And finally, we also said that when heat is applied to egg, it's denatured, meaning that its original state, egg is liquid at its original state, but once heat is applied to it, it changes from its original state. Therefore, we said it denatured. It is no longer in its natural state. So we are saying that when heat is applied to egg, it coagulates. The flavor is also enhanced, and it also shrink rapidly and finally denatured. Okay, now let's talk about the methods of egg cookery. Once we spoke about the principle behind the cookery, now let us talk about the methods of the egg cookery. We have so many egg dishes, and egg can be scrambled, fried, poached, baked, boiled, or microwaved. They can be made into omelette and custard. These are the various uses of egg or egg dishes. But we are saying that we have two major or three major methods of egg cookery. In our previous lesson, we said that we have moist method, we have dry heat method, and we have frying. And the frying, we said it's neither dry nor liquid. Therefore, it stands on its own. So the egg, as you look at the dishes outlined already, we said the three major methods of cooking can be applied to egg. And in the process, we can get scrambled egg, fried egg, poached egg, baked egg, or microwave egg. Now, once we have purchased these eggs, how do we store them so that it can last long? And we are saying that egg can be stored in various forms. One, it can be stored in its carton, which we normally refer to as crate in Ghana. And we say egg should be stored in its original carton in a cool, dry place, and the large round end should be up, because we said that they are a reproductive body, meaning they need oxygen so that they can survive. Therefore, if the large end is being capsized, that means it will not get access to oxygen. Therefore, it will deteriorate. So we are saying that the large round end should be up. Then we can also refrigerate egg. Before the refrigeration is done, egg should be washed very well before being stored, because in our previous lesson we said that each ingredient comes with its own associated microorganism, and we know that egg or animal products come with Campylobacter, E. coli, and so forth and so on. So you can store the egg in your refrigerator for maximum of 3 weeks, but it is advisable you don't buy too much, so you buy the quantity you need at a go. For example, this is the sample of the carton that we are referring to. Others have 30, others have 6, others have 12. So if you look at the size of the family and the quantum to consume within a week, then you know the volume to buy, so that you don't overstore the eggs. This morning, we've been able to outline the various methods or functions of egg cookery. Also, we talk about the principle behind egg cookery. We also talk about the method and the effect of heat and how to store eggs. That is what we have studied today. So in the objective we said by the end of the lesson, you should be able to outline. So you can be able to outline the uses of egg in food preparation. There's a note attached to the video, so you must print it and read. Also, I'll be available online on every Wednesday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. So any question or anything bothering your mind, you can get back to me. Good morning.